The fall primary races may not be as completely in the books as you might think as you decide 2014. One race appears to be too close to call. It is the Republican primary for the 6th Congressional District to replace Tom Petri. Glenn Grothman, who had a substantial lead early in the evening, is still in the lead, but only barely, 214 votes ahead of Joe Leibham. The Associated Press initially called the race for Grothman last night, but then reversed itself today as Grothman's lead all but evaporated. Fox 11's Andrew Lacombe has a closer look at how the night changed.
Late Tuesday night, Glenn Grothman was looking ahead to November's election.
Tomorrow morning we're going to have to start again on like another 3-month campaign we just went through.
That's when Grothman led opponent Joe Leibham by about 3,500 votes. Wednesday morning, after every precinct had reported, the margin shrank dramatically. So much, a Lawrence University government professor says results could shift in Leibham's favor.
In a similar situation, most politicians would ask for at least a recount. It's something he can do. He can settle the question if there's some ballots that were miscounted the first time around.
Under Wisconsin law, any candidate can request a recount. The candidate does not have to pay for the recount if the margin stays at or below 1/2 of a percentage point. Grothman is leading Leibham by just 0.3%. Breaking down which counties supported which candidates, it's clear Leibham had an advantage near his hometown. He is currently a state senator from Sheboygan, and he got the most votes in Sheboygan and Manitowoc counties. Meanwhile, Grothman carried all but one of the other 9 counties in the district. He is a state senator from Campbellsport in southern Fond du Lac County. Now, both candidates declined our requests for interviews Wednesday, but they emailed us statements about where the race stands. Leibham says, out of respect to voters, we need to allow election officials to finish counting and double-checking all of the votes cast in Tuesday's election. And Grothman is still looking ahead to November. He says he's confident the lead will hold strong, and he looks forward to a speedy certification of the results. Andrew Lacombe, Fox 11 News.
The other 2 candidates in the Republican 6th District race, Dewey Strobel and Tom Dino, finished well behind Grothman and Leibham. The vote tallies are still several days away from being official. Some votes may still need to be counted. Absentee ballots, for example, had to be postmarked by yesterday, meaning that some may not have arrived at clerk's offices yet. A candidate cannot request a recount until those votes are final, and that determination has to be made by a week from Friday. The lone Democrat in the race says he's ready to face whoever wins the Republican primary. This morning, Winnebago County Executive Mark Harris said the views and votes of Grothman and Leibham have a lot of overlap, and so the uncertainty, he says, does not affect him.
My campaign is going to move forward, and I'm going to take this campaign to all 11 counties in the 6th Congressional District.
Beyond that, Harris has also challenged his eventual opponent to debates in all 11 district counties.